Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm just going to show you the a review and the setup of the LP20E 2-axis DRO. This is fitted to a Myford Super 7 lathe. I've done another video with the actual installation, but you can search that out if you need to. The DRO itself doesn't come with a power supply. You need a power supply, but I believe it's 9 to 24 volts. Also 3 AA batteries, which are just for the memory, all the memory. The DRO, the basic, you just get your A axis and a B axis backwards and forwards. There's no calculators or anything like that on the DRO, but it's fine for what I need. The A axis is controlled and met with the menu on your C, and the B axis is controlled by the menu with the F button. The C also cancels as such. At the moment these are measurements on the axis, so if that zeroed my A axis, which is my cross slide on mine, and if you go to the other arrow, it'll clear the B axis, which is my carriage. Settings for the A axis, we use the C. A long press puts us into menu mode. P1 is the A axis, P2 is the F axis, just show. C is clear. So if we went into the hold the F, long hold P2, that's B axis. For this demonstration, I'll just stay with the C axis with the A. So we'll go clear and back into the A axis. There's not many things on the program that you'll need to change, but the main ones I'll just go through with you. The first one is the direction of measurement. I'll just clear that. Yeah, the first one is direction of measurement. That means if I use my cross slide now, that's going the direction I want it to go. Now, if it was going the opposite way, I'd get the minus. I'm moving opposite, so I can change that. I can change that round. The process is go into your menu. The program you want for that is P202, direction of measurement. So we move that to 2, press F for enter, and now you've either got a 0, which is right at the moment, that's correct, but if I wanted to change it, I change it to 1, and that changes the direction. But as I say, at the moment 0 is what I want. When you're happy with that, press F to select. The next function would be 10. Now that program will give you either millimeters, inch or angle mode. I don't think the angle mode's relative to a lathe, it's more for milling, I would think. But again, press F. Now on some programs you have to put a password in. That's what the PD is asking for, a password, and the password is 7. So we'll go, that's in the password, press F for enter. Now 0 is metric, millimeters. 1 will take us to imperial, inch, and 2 takes us to degrees, which we won't do. But 0 is what I want, millimeters. So when you're happy with that, F for enter. Okay, now the next program, you'll want to change. Well, you might not need to change. It depends how it comes from the factory. It's the measurement, the resolution. You can either have just 1 millimeter, 1.0 or 1.00. Mine's set at 1.00, like tenths, 100. So for resolution, it's program 13. So if we take it up to program 13, which is resolution, press enter, password again, which is 7, enter. Now that's how I want it, 0.01. But if you wanted to change it, you could have it 0.1, or you can actually have it as just 1, just in millimeters. But I have 0.1, and again F for enter, enter. That's good. Now the only other one that's really useful to us is what you call the proportional coefficients, which is program 11. And what that is we'll have to set a dial gauge up. So what I'll do, I'll set the dial gauge up first, and then we'll come back and we'll do that setting. Okay, so we've got the dial gauge set up. The DRO's zeroed, and we've got a zero on the dial gauge. What this set is going to do, it's going to calibrate the lathe to the DRO. So if we move the carriage slightly, I've got a reading of 0.27 on the DRO, and I've got a reading of 0.27 on my dial gauge, which is, I would say that's pretty accurate. Now if the measurement was out, I'll put some paper in between the dial gauge. Now I've got a setting of 0.44 on the dial gauge. As I say, I'll put a piece of paper in between, and 0.27. Now that is what correcting. So what we do, we'd get the 0.27 divide by 0.44, we get 0.6. That's what we've got now. Now that number, keep that number at hand. And now we need to go into program 11. Now I'm doing this on my carriage, so I'm on B. That's P2. So we need to go into program 11, press enter, password again, which is 7, enter. Now that figure you had on your calculator, or you've jotted down on a piece of paper, you enter that there. Once you've entered it, press F to accept, clear, re-zero everything, zero your dial gauge and your DRO, and check the measurements again. And you'll find they'll be okay. If you find there's still quite a difference, do it over 3 stages. Go up to around 1 millimetre, do your settings, 0.5 millimetre and about 1/4 of them. Just check it over 3 levels. But to be honest, you're not going to get 0.00 of accuracy, because the tolerance and the accuracy of the DRO and the tolerance of the accuracy of the dial gauge, those differences are going to show up. But you'll get it to a precision that you're happy with. All I can say, the whole system cost just around about £100. And to be honest, even having a DRO in millimetres, where my lathe set up as in Imperial, is worth it. It makes things much easier. Okay, so I hope this has helped you in any way. Hope you visit my site again. Thanks very much.